Do you know why most people fail to achieve what they truly want? They wait for motivation to strike. They wait for a surge of inspiration that never comes. They sit, hoping that one morning some magical feeling will appear and push them to work, to change, to act. But what if I told you that relying on motivation is like waiting for the sun to rise while staying in a cave? You will stay in darkness. Motivation is fleeting, unreliable, and inconsistent. It comes and goes like the wind, unpredictable and uncontrollable. You can't command it. You can't schedule it. And if you depend on it, you will always be at the mercy of your own feelings. So, what is the alternative? Discipline. Discipline is the silent power that works even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is showing up when motivation is gone. Discipline is what separates those who achieve greatness from those who merely dream about it. Can you imagine what life would look like if every day, no matter how tired, no matter how distracted, no matter how unmotivated, you showed up fully for your goals? How would it feel to be unstoppable, to be relentless, to wake up knowing that nothing can stop you because your discipline is unbreakable? That is the life of those who succeed. That is the life of people who don't wait, who don't hesitate, who take control. Think about the last time you felt motivated. How long did it last? A day, an hour, a week maybe? Now think about the habits you have built through discipline. How long have they lasted? Weeks, months, years? Motivation might ignite a spark, but discipline keeps the fire burning. Motivation can start the engine, but discipline drives the vehicle forward. The truth is, motivation is a chemical reaction in your brain, a fleeting emotional state. Discipline is a lifestyle, a choice, a non-negotiable agreement with yourself that you will act regardless of feelings. Why do we underestimate it? Why do we wait for the perfect moment, the perfect feeling, the perfect wave of inspiration? The perfect moment will never come. The perfect feeling is a myth. The only real power lies in taking action consistently. Can you commit to that? Can you decide today that no matter what, you will act even when you don't feel like it? Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is freedom. It is the ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it, so that one day you can live life exactly as you choose. Imagine the freedom of knowing that you control your habits, that your actions are not dictated by whims, that success is not a question of luck or fleeting feelings, but a guarantee that comes from your persistence. Every great athlete, every successful entrepreneur, every person who has ever achieved something extraordinary has mastered this principle. They act when they don't feel like it. They move forward when the world tells them to stop. They keep going when their body screams for rest and their mind protests. They understand that motivation is optional, but discipline is mandatory. Ask yourself now, when you face resistance, when you feel tired, when life gets hard, will you quit? Or will you push forward because your discipline is stronger than your excuses? Consider the story of someone who achieved greatness not because they were always motivated, but because they had the discipline to keep moving forward. Imagine a young athlete waking up every morning at 5 a.m. when the bed feels warm, when the body aches, when every thought in the world screams to rest. Motivation might not be there, yet they rise. They train, they push, day after day, week after week, month after month. At first, it's painful. At first, the results seem invisible. At first, it feels as though nothing is happening, but gradually, silently, Invisibly, the small actions compound: the early mornings, the repeated exercises, the sacrifices no one notices. They accumulate into something unstoppable. Discipline does not announce itself loudly. It does not seek attention. But when it grows, it creates a force so powerful that the world has no choice but to take notice. Could your life change if you embrace this same principle? Could your dreams become reality if you acted daily, regardless of how you feel? Think about the areas of your life where you have relied solely on motivation. Perhaps it was your studies, your fitness, your work, your relationships. How often did you start with zeal, only to stop when motivation faded? And yet, consider the times when you pushed through, not because you felt like it, but because you had committed to a schedule, a plan, a system. Did you not feel a sense of power then? Did you not feel a surge of confidence that comes from proving to yourself that you are in control? Discipline is not about perfection. It is about persistence. It is not about never failing. It is about never quitting. And the question you must ask yourself is, will you let fleeting feelings dictate your destiny, or will you take command of your actions and shape your life with consistency and resolve? Discipline creates momentum, and momentum creates results. Motivation can spark an idea, but only discipline can sustain it until it becomes reality. Consider a writer who dreams of publishing a book. Motivation might inspire them to write one chapter, perhaps two, but it is discipline that ensures the writing continues every single day, through doubts, distractions, and fatigue. 1 hour of disciplined work today may seem small, but repeated for weeks and months, it accumulates into thousands of words, pages, and finally, a book. Discipline bridges the gap between dreams and reality. Ask yourself, what would happen if you devoted 1 hour every day to your goals, regardless of mood, energy, or desire? Could you become the person you always wanted to be if you made this commitment? Every expert, every master, every legend you admire has mastered the art of discipline. They do not wait for inspiration. They do not seek motivation. They cultivate habits, routines, and systems that make progress inevitable. The world often glorifies sudden success, lightning strikes of genius, or miraculous breakthroughs. But the truth is far less glamorous. Success is the result of hundreds, thousands, sometimes millions of small, disciplined actions repeated over time. There is no shortcut. There is no magic pill. There is only the decision to act every day, whether you feel like it or not. How many opportunities have you missed because you waited for the right feeling? How many goals have slipped away because you were waiting for motivation to arrive? Ask yourself this: when the alarm rings tomorrow morning, will you hit snooze, hoping motivation will magically appear later? Or will you rise, knowing that discipline is stronger than excuses, stronger than fatigue, stronger than fleeting emotion? Discipline does not rely on mood. It does not wait for inspiration. It acts, it commits, it moves. It is the quiet force that turns ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. The person who is disciplined understands that comfort is the enemy of progress. They embrace discomfort, delay gratification, and prioritize long-term results over short-term pleasure. They know that every choice matters, and they make choices that align with their vision, even when it is hard. Imagine your goals as a mountain in the distance. Motivation might carry you partway up when the sun is shining and the path seems easy. But when the storm comes, When the winds howl, when every step is painful, it is discipline that carries you to the summit. Discipline does not falter. Discipline does not tire. Discipline does not question itself. It moves forward, step by step, inch by inch until the peak is reached. And when you reach it, you realize that it was not luck, talent, or fleeting feelings that brought you there. It was your relentless commitment to action, your unwavering decision to do what needed to be done every single day. Can you feel the power of that truth? Can you imagine the life you could create if you adopted this mindset? Discipline is freedom. It is the paradox that most people do not understand. They see discipline as restriction, as limitation, as something unpleasant. But the truth is the opposite. Discipline frees you from the tyranny of feelings. It frees you from procrastination, from self-doubt, from wasted potential. It allows you to create, to achieve, to rise above mediocrity. It allows you to take control of your time, your energy, your life. And the question you must ask yourself now is, are you willing to embrace discomfort, delay gratification, and commit to the actions that will lead to the life you desire? Or will you remain a prisoner of your moods, waiting for motivation that may never come? What about the times you failed, the times you tried and stumbled or stopped halfway? Discipline does not require perfection. It does not punish mistakes. It requires persistence. It requires showing up again and again, learning from errors, adjusting, and continuing. Each failure is a lesson, each setback an opportunity to strengthen your resolve. Ask yourself, when life knocks you down, will you lie there waiting for motivation to lift you up? Or will you rise, fueled by discipline, and keep moving forward? Every small choice matters. Every repeated action matters. Every day you commit to discipline brings you closer to your ultimate potential. Have you ever noticed how some people seem unstoppable? How they accomplish things that most only dream about? It's not because they are luckier or smarter. It's because they have mastered discipline. They have learned that waiting for motivation is a trap, a mirage that keeps people stagnant while the disciplined move forward.